What's up, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. It is almost the end of the month. It's October 27th, and we are in Mythic doing best of one standard. Today, we are playing Mono Red. This is a lightning fast deck, and Mono Red is actually very good right now. Even though over the past few months, before the new set came out, Mono Red was kind of like not great. It had Boros, but Mono Red is good, so we're playing it. We're turning creatures sideways. We don't really think about it. We just smash until the opponent is at 0 life. So here is a deck breakdown for you before the gameplay. If you want to check out the gameplay only and skip this, just hit the video description and there's a timestamp down there. You can go right into the games. Alright, from the bottom, we have Kumano faces Kakazan. We've got 1 red for 1 damage to each opponent and each planeswalker they control. If you draw this turn 3 or 4 and your opponent has a Liliana that they've already -2'd, this will actually kill that, so keep that in mind. That it does hit planeswalkers as well. Then it pumps a creature that we play the turn after this, and then it comes in as a 2/2 haste that exiles things that would die if a red source, or any source you controlled, dealt damage to it this turn, which can matter against Tenacious Underdog and things like that that keep coming back from the graveyard. Pesky little things that we don't want around. 4 Phoenix Chick, 1 red mana for a 1/1 flying haste, and it can't block. Whenever you go wide enough and you attack with 3 or more creatures, you can pay 2 mana. It comes in as a 1/1 flyer to the battlefield, attacking with a counter on it. So this can kind of surprise some people as you go. They think they took care of the Phoenix Chick and they didn't read it properly, and then all of a sudden you have a couple of these in the graveyard on turn 5 or 6, and you can smash for 4 automatically with these. 4 Play With Fires, good early removal, could win the game at the end. It's not likely, but it does happen by shocking their face with this. Or sometimes if they don't have anything to play and this is like something you want to get out of your hand, you can hit them in the face and then scry up a land if you need it, or try to scry up a creature. Very good. Shivan Devastator, mythic rare from Dominaria United. This is typically you want to play this on turn 3 or 4 when you already have a board presence. Get this as a 3/3 flying haste, something like that. Even better if you can put counters on it, but the thing that's nice about this is if you really have a good 3 and 4 drop in hand, you can play this on turn 2 even as a 1/1 and put counters on it later with Raiju, and it can just start kind of pecking away at the opponent's life total as you go forward. 4 Bloodthirsty Adversary from Midnight Hunt, mythic rare for 2 drop, 2/2 haste. You can also pay 3 any number of times and then play cards from your graveyard. Good for getting blockers out of the way and good for ending the games when they're at like 4 or 5 life and you need that last little bit of damage. You can replay a Lightning Bolt from the graveyard and hit them in the face with it. Excuse me, not Lightning Bolt, Lightning Strike. That would be crazy if this deck had Lightning Bolt. Lightning Strike, 2 mana, 3 damage, any target. Boom, boom, love it. Radha's Firebrand, 2 drop 3/1. When it attacks, target creature defending player controls with power less than the Firebrand can't block this turn. So it is not equal to or less than. So as Radha stands at basically stock level Radha, it's power 2 or less. But it also has this domain ability, which is not used that often, but sometimes it can be used if you don't have anything to do, and it's a nice mana sink. You can also do this pre-combat and make one of their 4/4s unable to block. So pretty sweet. 4 Reckless Stormseekers. If you can flip this tonight, it's even better. This thing's a powerful 3 drop. It's a 2/3. At the beginning of combat, you can give anything +1/+0 and haste, including itself. So it can come down as a 3/3 attacker for 3 and then continue to buff your squad as you go through the game. And if it gets to nighttime, it also gets +2/+0 and trample, which we love. Squee, Dubious Monarch. There he is on his throne. 3 drop 2/2 with haste. Whenever he attacks, you create a 1/1 tapped and attacking goblin token. And you can also cast Squee from your graveyard by exiling 4 other things. Now, if you have a lot of things in your graveyard, don't do like I did in one of these matches and cast Squee. Still ended up winning, but don't exile the Phoenix Chick from your graveyard when you can exile other things, because you never know when that Phoenix Chick can come back. And 4 Thundering Raiju. 4 drop 3/3 with haste. When it attacks, put a counter on something else, and then it deals damage based on the amount of other modified creatures you have other than Thundering Raiju. So if you have 1 or 2 of these out, you can do 2 or 3 damage every time you attack with everything, which can close out games. Super good card from the End Dynasty. 22 Mountains, 1 Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance for making Two 1/1 colorless spirit creature tokens. When you need him to block, you need him to block. When you need him to attack, you need him to attack. The good thing is that it comes in untapped, so it's no downside to run one of these. Before I let you go, real quick, I appreciate you hitting the thumbs up and consider subscribing if you like these videos. It helps me to make more content and bring more videos as time goes on. Thank you very, very much. And I want to give a shout out to all the people who have joined as a member of the channel with monthly support. Thank you very much. Taylor Belcher, Bruno, Eli K, Country Fried from the channel It Resolves on YouTube, Ben Garcia, and Benjamin Clay. Thank you very much. See you next time. Okay, no time for anything other than to turn these creatures sideways and hit our opponent in the face until they are no more. Today we are playing Mono Red. This hand looks pretty good. We have 3 lands, Kumano on turn 1 into a Bloodthirsty Adversary, then Squee on 3, and Raiju on 4. Squee on 3. Squee on 3. Kumano. Let's get the party started. We're just turning things sideways. Phoenix Chick, we can cast you later. Let's get the Bloodthirsty Adversary in. Get 3 damage going. So our opponent's playing Esper. Bloodthirsty Adversary is out of cut down range, which is nice. What are they going to get rid of? Squee? Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, now we're going Phoenix Chick, save a Lightning Strike for if they play a 3-drop, 3 toughness creature. If not, we'll hit him in the face with it and we'll hope to draw land. So we can get our Raiju going. Nothing. 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we do it now? Yeah, let's do it. Alright. In we go. I'm assuming they're going to have some form of removal here. Void Rend. So we got 3 damage. We'll bring him to 4. Do we save this Lightning Strike? Yeah. They have to play a creature here. Depopulate. Okay. Well, if we play the Lightning Strike here and we don't draw a land, I guess if we draw Kumano we could win, but they're tapped out, so let's not play the Lightning Strike, and if we draw land we'll play Raiju. Another Raiju. Oh no, we're losing momentum. Alright, now we're gonna do it. While they're tapped out, so they can't counter it. Now I kind of just want a Kumano, because I don't want this Raiju to get Wandering Emperored. Alright, let's do it. Let's do Squee. They can't cut it down. Alright, we got there. 1-0. Here's the thing. If I had to critique myself on that in any way, I noticed that I did something in my haste. I should have left the Phoenix Chick in here and gotten rid of the other Lightning Strike. Because Phoenix Chick can come back from the graveyard. Other than that, I think that went well. Good game. Alright, we're going first with the Play with Fire and Lightning Strike. Hopefully our opponent has some creatures that we can burn down. We don't really have any creature plays. We're going to hope that the deck gives us some, but we'll keep the hand. Worst case scenario, we can use Play with Fire to hit them in the face and scry, and hopefully scry up a creature. Let's try to do that now. Stormseeker, we'll take what we can get with that. At your face. We're just playing things. That's what we do as red. We just continually play stuff. Sun Gold. Alright, give me a land deck. Nice. Nice. They got a Fading Hope in their hand for sure. I'm like 90% they have a Fading Hope in their hand. Oh, they got to slip out the back. Okay. That's better. Combat research on the Sentinel. So now they get to draw a card. Initiate. That means they can't counter this other Raiju. They still could... 2 initiates. Okay. Land. Lightning Strike. Alright. Okay. Here's our play. I hope we don't get hit with a depopulate here, but that's the play that we have to make. Paragon. Draw a card. We have 5 damage right here. So I think we're going to be okay. We just need 5 to get through. Got him. Lightning Strike, your face. Alright. Good game. We just happened to draw our lands. If we didn't draw those lands, I think we were probably pretty dead in the water. Okay, we're going first. We have a Play with Fire. Shivan Devastator can be our 2-drop. It's not ideal, but when we have a good 3 and 4-drop, that's fine. Get that Devastator in there. See if they have a counter spell for this. Seems like they do. Alright, what we don't want to see is Haughty Djinn. Alright. Restoration, we can handle that, I think. All they have is a Syncopate, so they're going to return this land tapped. Sack first before we play Rada's Firebrand. Well, we kind of have a win here. Do we go for the win right now? Probably not. Let's go Firebrand. If they wipe the board and spend all their mana doing that, then we'll go for the win. Deluge. Alright, now we'll do it. So we know that there's no counter spell. Alright, good game. Good game. We've been on the play a lot. That's what you want with Mono Red, so... Alright, opponent goes first. Play with Fire, Rada's Firebrand. This seems keepable. Wish we had another 2 or 3 drop, but this is okay. Hey, there's one. See if we can scry something up here. Another adversary. Yeah, we'll take that. Fairy Vandal. Draw a second card each turn, put a counter on Fairy Vandal. Okay. Shredder. Are they going to play something? Maybe a Consider. Draw a card, counter goes on Vandal. Very nice. That's nice. And they're out of range of our play with fire. Okay, Ledger Shredder can't block. They're just going to take it. Yeah, there's no way that they would do that. Okay. Another card they get to play and get another counter on Fairy Vandal. And it gets lifelink. You are a rascal. You know that? And when it dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. Okay, so they're going to go back up to 18 here. We're going to go to 7. And a Drake. Yeah, I mean, there's legitimately nothing we can do. I'm going to say good game here. Yeah. Give him the concede. That was pretty nasty. Flashing in the Fairy Vandal and the Ledger Shredder and casting 2 spells and grabbing both counters on them. And then putting lifelink. That's just like the nail in the coffin against Mono Red. Good game. Okay, opponent's going first. We have 1 creature, we have a lot of burn, and a Kumano. Yeah, this seems kind of like pretty hard mode for us, so we'll keep it. Do we want Conscript to be able to get in and attack us? I guess we're really not in a super big hurry with Kumano. I feel like we just play with fire that thing. We could play Kumano here and then draw a nice 3-drop to buff that. Or another Lightning Strike, you know. That's something. Phoenix Chick's our only creature, so I'm going to make that a 2/2 flyer. What can we scry? Do we want that? Tough. I guess we do. That's a tough decision. Because we need to play our 3-drops when we get them, right? We have 9 damage in our hand, but we can only do 1 a turn at this point. This is a 2/2 menace. Looks like they're missing land as well. Okay. They're going to exploit the Road Captain. It actually buys us a little bit of time, and they lose 2 life by doing that. Okay, that's fine. We kind of want them to do that. That way we draw a hasty creature. We can swing in with it. Alright, that takes him to 6. If we draw another untapped land next turn, we can do 2 lightning strikes and seal the deal out. Oh, set a stop at our upkeep. That's going to gain them... No, we're going to lose 2 life. That's okay. We need to draw a land. Aha. Even without the land, we would have been okay, because we got 4 damage through. Just going to do it this way, though. No surprises. Got there. Yeah, I was hoping that it would attack with the Fell Stinger, because I was like, I don't think we can get through that Fell Stinger with this bloodthirsty adversary. They're just going to block there. That's going to limit our potential. Good game.